Hey guys, welcome back to Power Wash Simulator. I do realize that I'm playing a lot of this game lately, but we have a lot of stuff to do before the holidays, and this is a relaxing game, so probably just going to keep playing this through the holidays. Probably around New Year's, we'll get back into doing other things. I definitely do want to get House Flipper 2. We can talk more about that later. Today we have a choice, dirt bike or playground. The dirt bike only gives us $75 and the playground gives us $600. So I think we're going to go with the playground. Let's see if we have enough money to buy anything. We can buy the Urban XU2. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get that. And then let's see. And then we have the Urban XU2. It only has one nozzle that we don't have yet. Oh no, there's a short extension. We don't have enough for that. There's a soap nozzle, a long extension. Yeah, we don't have enough for that yet. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the playground today. Yeah. It's a really gross playground that's giving kids skin issues. So definitely need to get that cleaned up. Not sure how the playground got like that. I mean, they are outside, so I could see that. I just don't understand, like, the fence is totally clean and the playground is not. Yeah. Let's start with this trash can. Is this our new power washer? It's not. Okay, let's try the new one today. See what that does. See, that is so much better. That just feels like it's cleaning a lot more. Can I use the wider nozzle? I feel like I can. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. About my plan. I would like to get House Flipper 2. Sorry, I forgot about this bench. I would love to get House Flipper 2. And I do have House Flipper 1. And I saw with the bundle it's about 37 something dollars. And I can definitely swing that. I'm gonna wait probably until the holidays are over, just so I know that my bills are paid and, gifts are gotten. Most of our gifts we're making, but making gifts is often more expensive than actually buying gifts. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Yeah, it often costs more than if I had just gone to the store and bought something. But it's very satisfying to do. I really enjoy it. It's just nice to be able to give someone something and say, hey, I made this, And, yeah, so that's pretty cool. And Christmas, Christmas, holidays, whatever you celebrate, it's not about the money. Like, it's really not. It shouldn't be. Money doesn't tell someone that you love them. That's not how that works. Money does help, for bills and things, but it's not the only way to say, hey, I appreciate you being in my life. Yeah, so don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money at the holidays to make people like you. It's really not going to make them like you more or less. Again, money does help. I wouldn't say no to some money this Christmas, but that's for bills, that's for survival, that's not for, oh, you care about me. Like, yes, if you're giving me money, I understand that you do care about me, obviously, but that's not what we're going for this year. But yeah, I would like to get House Flipper 2. I just can't get it yet unless I just like impulse buy it one of these nights when I'm thinking about it. It looks like a great game. I would really love to play it. It looks very satisfying. Looks like I haven't, I've seen the trailers for it. I haven't watched anyone play it. I haven't Googled anything about it, but it looks like they have made some really good improvements. Things that are a little bit different. The graphics are better. Things like that. And yeah, I think I would really enjoy that. So if you guys would enjoy that series, please let me know. That might make me buy it a little bit sooner. I'm not sure. And again, I know it's not expensive, but compared to other things. But I am not a rich person, so it is not cheap for me. That is an expense that I have to kind of think about, um, which is fine. I do have a little bit of money coming in from things that I've made. It's been kind of a struggle this year, guys, honestly. Um, I've had a lot of medical things going on. I haven't been able to do the work that I typically do. Before this, I trained horses. Like, that's what I did. I managed barns, I trained horses. Very physical job, very labor intensive, long hours, all weather conditions, all the things. And I still love it. Like, it's not that I don't love it, it's just that my body was failing me, you know? I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. I did hurt every day. I was taking Tylenol like my life depended upon it. And I think we're getting to the bottom of that. I've got an appointment on this Thursday with an endocrinologist to, yeah, I'm not sure what they're going to do, actually. I tend to not ask questions because it's scary. But basically, my primary doctor believes that my adrenal glands are just not functioning, like they're broken. So, we're going to get that checked out and see if that will help. Like, maybe there's some kind of treatment for that. I'm really not sure. I try not to Google things before I go to the doctor. Because I want to be informed. Like, I want to know what they're talking about, what I'm talking about, but I don't want to freak myself out about everything. Like, I did vaguely look into adrenal issues, and yeah, all of the symptoms are lining up with that on a regular basis, like the chronic symptoms. And then I was having these episodes, which I'm still kind of fighting with. Hopefully we'll get a medication that will help with that. But yeah, like, I was having adrenal crisis, which is bad. So yeah, hoping we can get to the bottom of that and I can get back to living my life, making a little money, being able to buy games again, things like that. I would like to continue this YouTube thing. I really am enjoying it. I think it's great that you guys are enjoying it. Like, I love seeing the comments and just seeing that people are watching what I'm doing. That's really cool. So either way, I'm going to keep doing this. I don't know that it will ever turn into a full-time job. I mean, that would be pretty cool, but I really genuinely enjoy it, and I want to keep doing it. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for enjoying this. And don't forget, this game is on sale right now. I don't get a cut from that or anything. I just genuinely enjoy this game, and I know that there are other people who would also enjoy this game. So if you have a little extra and you really want this game, go get it. It's so worth it. It's strangely satisfying. I'm playing it through the second time right now, and I have no regrets. Like, I will probably play this game again. It's just so nice to get on here, and you really feel like you're accomplishing something. I understand that I'm not, but, well, I kind of, I'm not accomplishing something tangible in real life, but I really enjoy it, and I'm going to keep playing it. Whether you guys watch me on videos or I just play it in my real life. 'Cause it's so, oh gosh, it's so satisfying. Where did I miss on this blue floor? There we go. Let's get this little ring. Okay. How does this work? It's very close to the ground. It seems like somebody's toe or finger or something would get trapped in there and not good things would happen. I was always the kid that happened to. So I always worry about that when I see things like this, especially in real life. Of like, oh my gosh, someone's going to hurt their finger. Because I was that kid. I was the kid who always had a band-aid, a bruise, something, from playing. And it was fine. It built character. But if we could prevent that, that would be good, because it wasn't that fun. Yeah. So, yeah, the holidays are coming up. I don't know if you guys are doing anything special. We do celebrate Christmas in our house. So we're going to get a tree. We don't have a tree because we do a live tree. Well, actually, what we do is we go to the tree lot sometime the week before Christmas. So we'll probably go later this week or over the weekend. And we ask them, where is your saddest, most rejected little, definitely not going to sell it, let's go ahead and put it in a burn pile little tree. And then we adopt it. So we always end up with a little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and it's adorable. But we're giving life to a little tree that otherwise would have been thrown away. So that's not so bad, right? That's kind of giving the tree a little shot at life. Kinda. I mean, we put it in our house for a week and then it dies and then we do burn it. But for that week, it's beautiful. We decorate it, we put lights on it. They usually can't hold the heavy ornaments, but that's fine. We just put those on the wall or whatever. Yeah, so we go and adopt a little sad tree. We call them sad trees. Same with like the plants at Lowe's. The ones that they shove to the side and mark half off. We call them the little sad plants, and we bring them home when we can. Just because I feel bad for them. I know you're not supposed to give human emotions to non-human things, but plants are living, and plants deserve love too. And I just feel bad that they've been pushed aside, not watered, overwatered in the store, and then they don't even get a shot at life. That's terrible. So if I can give them a little bit of a chance, that's fine with me. Same with the Christmas tree. Poor little thing. It didn't ask to look sad. It didn't ask to be crooked and small and not filled out all the way. It's probably flat on one side. Ours last year was pretty rough. It was kind of just a stick. But, we'd still decorated it. We still told it was a pretty tree. All the things. And also, we can't have a big tree because we have 4 dogs, which takes up, a fair amount of space in the house. And nobody, bothers the tree or eats the tree, but one of the dogs is a Doberman, and she is still a puppy, technically. And she's wild, and she doesn't mean to be, and we don't want her to knock over a tree. She would feel so bad. So we just go ahead and buy a smaller tree so we don't have to worry about it. I'm sure it will still suffer a little bit from being in our house, life in general. Let's clean this dinosaur. How cool is this? I never went to a playground as a kid that had a whole dinosaur. That's amazing. But yeah, so we're going to have a good Christmas. We're having people over to our house for Christmas, which we don't typically do. Um, and that's not just a Christmas thing. Like, I don't know, we don't have people over um, so much. It's not that we're like, well, we are kind of homebodies, honestly. We stay at home, we do what needs done, we go visit other people, and we leave when we're ready. Because social anxiety and all the everything, we've all got initials after our name, um, which is fine. Like, we're cool with that. But it's a lot easier to decompress after a social interaction when you don't live at the place, you know? Like, if I'm at your house and I want to be alone, I can say, okay, I'm going home now. If you're at my house, what am I going to say? Hey, leave? Like, that's rude. We're not going to do that. And we do love the people that are coming over. They are family. So they understand they are the same way. It's a little bit stressful. You know, we want to get the house cleaned. We want to decorate a little bit. We want to accommodate the people who are coming to see us. That means making space, cleaning more. Well, like, not even, we don't live in a dirty house, okay? It's just that we have a small farm and we have 4 dogs and we all have our little projects and activities and we have space for each other. But when people come to visit, it kind of becomes a game of like, oh, we're used to seating, 2 or 3 people. Where are we going to now sit 7? So, got to kind of rearrange, tidy up a bit. We do want to decorate. We've got a little wood stove outside that we use for our heat. When we're out there, we can build a little fire in it. So I want to get that cleaned up a little bit. It's very functional. It's just not very attractive right now. It's been outside. It is dirty. All the things. And I want to move some chairs over for that in case people want to sit. It's not going to be too cold. So if people want to sit outside by a fire, they can. Little things like that. And then making space for the dogs. They have space in the bedrooms in the back. But we still want them to feel loved. My dog personally cannot come out because she's not aggressive. She's frightened, which leads to her being defensive. And also she hates men. I'm not sure what happened to her before I got her to make her that way, but it's one of those things where that's just how she is. If you're walking her down the street, she's not going to bite anyone. She walks down the street fine. She doesn't growl. She doesn't yell. But I can't take her to public places. If a man comes too close to her or she thinks they're going to try and touch her, she will kind of lose her mind a little bit and yell at them. Not really. I don't think she'll bite anyone, but it's one of those things where, like, I'm not going to put her in a situation where she is uncomfortable enough that she may bite someone. So we're going to make room for her in the back bedroom. And then our other little dog, she gets anxious, so we'll make space for her. She's already got a pretty good anxious space. And then the other 2 dogs can stay out because the Dober dog is, she's the most friendly creature I've ever met. And then my boyfriend's dog, he's pretty cool. Like, he has never met a stranger. He has no aggression, doesn't know the meaning of the word. So he'll be fine. And then, yeah, so we're making room for all of that. Our kitchen's not very big, so we're pre-making some things. Like today, I'm going to go ahead and make cookie dough and freeze it. So all I have to do to make cookies before Christmas is just pop it out of the freezer, cut it into cute little shapes, decorate it. I'm actually going to try to decorate cookies this year. I say that every year, and I don't know what happens. I decorate like 3 and then lose motivation for that because it is kind of tedious. But this year I'm going to do it. I'm going to actually decorate little cookies, and it's going to be cute. So yeah. Oh, I wanted to talk to you guys because it is the holiday time, and I totally forgot. Gift giving. It's part of the tradition, you know. Your gifts don't have to be expensive. Your gifts don't have to be extravagant. They're gifts. They're given to someone because you care about them. As long as your gift says, "Hey, I was thinking of you and I care about you," you're fine. That's a perfect gift. And if they don't understand that, that's not on you. You showed your appreciation. Um, yeah, all they had to do was say, "Oh my gosh, they thought of me. Thank you." It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't even have to be something you bought at a store. You can make things. That's what we're doing this year. All of our gifts are, we made them, you know? They're not fancy, and you probably could buy them at the store for less than what we spent to make them in time and money, you know? But they're handmade. You can't go out and buy that. You're not going to buy the exact thing. Nobody at the store made that, you know? So yeah, just don't feel like you have to do that. And also, don't feel like you're obligated to buy people things when you don't care about them. You know, it's not rude to not get someone a gift. I know some people say it is, but I don't think it is. Now, if you're coming to my house and I'm inviting you in, yes, you're going to get a gift. I cared enough about you to invite you to my house. If you're not going to get a gift, you wouldn't be invited, is the rule that I live by. But if you're not that close with your boss at work, you know, or you butt heads with them, or you just generally don't get along with them as a person, you don't have to get them a gift. You're not socially, well, you are socially obligated, I guess, because everybody says that. But, yeah, you're not written into a contract that says I must buy my boss a gift every year. That's not a thing. If they want to give you a gift, that's fine. That's the reason it's a gift. It's not given to be paid back. The gift is given with no expectations, actually. So, if they want a gift to you, that's cool. That doesn't mean you have to get them one also. Just keep that in mind. Now, if you'll feel bad about it, you can get them something, you know. I just don't want you to feel like, oh, because I do this, like, I have to get them one. No, you don't. It's a gift. It is given with no expectations, no requirements. Yeah, that choice is totally up to you whether they got you a gift or not. So, keep that in mind, please. It took me a long time to learn that one. But it's been good. And, you know, there are plenty of people that I have not given gifts to that never mentioned it. You know, people I've worked with, acquaintances, things like that. I might send them a card. I didn't really send out Christmas cards this year. I sent one to my grandma because it's very important to her. But other than that, yeah, you can send cards, you can send little notes. You're not obligated to get a gift for anyone. Gifts aren't required. You know? Like, and even if it's someone you want to get a gift for, that doesn't mean it has to be a physical object. Gifts come in many shapes and forms, guys. One example, my boyfriend this year, when asked, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" And he's always a little difficult. We still love him. He said, "I don't want you to buy me anything." So I was like, okay, that's good because I'm broke. He said, "What I want is an experience with you." So we kind of talked about it a little bit, explaining, you know, exactly what he meant by that, because in this house, none of us explain things well on the first try. But, and, you know, we want to be clear on, we're a totally neurodivergent household, so we over-explain. So we sat down and talked about it, and he said, "What I want is, like I said, an experience with you. I want to go do something. It doesn't have to be expensive, you know? I want to go to the taco truck, once a month, or go see a movie that we typically wouldn't go see, or, just something that we wouldn't typically do. Go to an Airbnb that's 5 minutes up the road. I've been looking at those. I'm waiting for the holiday prices to settle down. But yeah, I think that's a thing actually that a lot of people don't think about is that, you think about Airbnb when you're traveling, but I got curious and looked in our area, and there are a lot of Airbnbs in our area that are really interesting. Like, if I didn't live here, that is exactly where I would go if I was coming to visit here. And, nobody says you have to be out of town to stay at an Airbnb. So, we're going to look into those after the holidays and see if one of them can be an experience. There's like themed ones, and I think there's like one in a cave. There's one in a barn that looked really cool, but well, my boyfriend didn't enjoy that one as much. He thought it was really cool, like beautiful. But then he got to thinking about it, and he's like, you lay in bed in the morning when you wake up and you look out and you watch the ponies eating their breakfast. And that's the main selling point of this Airbnb, is that you get to watch horses eat their breakfast out your window. And I was like, well, it's different horses, and we didn't have to go out and give them food and then come back and crawl in bed. So it's a new experience. But it's probably not going to do that one. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, you don't have to give a monetary gift. You can go on a picnic. Things like that. That is a gift. That is time with you. That is time with them. That is a gift. So, keep that in mind. Now, I'm not saying, like, get them a dirty sock off your floor. That's not very gifty unless it has a specific meaning behind it. But just think outside of the box a little bit. How long have I been rambling? Oh, gosh. Guys, I'm going to have to stop rambling. We got this, what are these called? They're not merry-go-rounds. These spinny things. Maybe it is a merry-go-round. No, those are the ones with the horse on it. Anyway, we got this done. We got the dinosaur done. We got the trash cans, the benches, and we started on the floor. So next time we will tackle this fort, jungle gym, playhouse. I'm not really sure what to call this structure. But yeah, next time we will tackle this. And I think we can get through that. We're almost done with the floor and things. And yeah, thank you for listening. If you're still listening, I so appreciate you. You are a fantastic human being. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.